What it is, happy Saturday night, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. The best review show on YouTube is back. I am your man, Bo. It is Esmr hour. Y'all know what it is. Let's get it crackulating tonight, man. We got lots of stuff going on, some good music, along with some, some world news. We always talk a little bit about what's going on out in the world, and that'll be no different tonight. Sit back, relax, man, and enjoy the show. I'm your man, Bo. We got great music on the way. Let's go. FF from the 6. A lot of stuff happening this week, man. So we got a collaboration between Dickies and Gucci. The oddest collaboration on the face of the planet. Dickies and Gucci have a. I'll be showing some pictures of that coming up here shortly. Dickies and Gucci. RJ Bizzle's in the bill. What's happening with you, family? Cardi B got her BBL removed. She got the BBL taken out. Rush Hour 4 is on the way, and then R. Kelly just dropped an album. The world is going in a very weird direction right now. We'll talk more about all those stories later tonight. Let's get into the first joint of the night. B-Rex is in the building. What's up with you, sis? This is Astro Rocket. Icy. Oh, I get it. Icy? Icy. That's clever. Let's check the song out. Dickies and Gucci. Kind of a wavy joint, it doesn't have a lot of, not a lot of pop to it in the first 45 seconds. Wavy. The mix sounds okay. I think my man's voice could be a little more energetic. It's really laid back. I think he's trying to do like a drugged out feel. I don't really love that necessarily, but the track don't sound bad. Got me bobbing. Shoulders are dancing a little bit. Shoo. I'm not a fan of just random sounds on songs. Shoo. What is that, man? Like, you're wasting bars.
How about new?
Yeah, I think we're gonna call it a wrap on this one, man. I do think it would be good for a hook. I mean, dude sounds like he makes good hooks, but that's just not a really complete cohesive track. It's a lot of space in there. It's a lot of it's not as upbeat as it should be. It sounds like the beat is kind of Casio, My First Beat kind of beat, and then he's not really doing much with it from a performance standpoint. It's really kind of subdued. I think there's definitely, you have to be somewhere inebriated to make that even begin to sound like a good song. I'm gonna go 75 on that. I just didn't like it very much, if I'm being honest. It's just too mellow for a party song. Lots of drug references, but it didn't give me that drug vibe. So gonna have to move on from that one. What y'all think of that one? Drop your scores. That was homie Astro Rocket. He does a lot to make it hip hop thread on Reddit. Yeah, man. So where do we start? Let's start with the Gucci thing. We talked about that. FF was saying he couldn't see it. Let's actually look at the apparel that they plan to provide us here. Yeah, let's look at what we got. Oh God, we got an ad on the middle of the screen. Can we get the ad out of here? Can we? Ad stand. Okay. Yeah, I don't know what this is, but no, thank you. No, they look like serial killers. This looks like Las Vegas serial killer chic. I'm not interested in that. I'm gonna be a hard pass on that. See if they got anything else down here. I mean, maybe retro throwback, but I'm not all that interested. Dickie's like you never seen him before. under the experimental impetus, I can't read, impetus of vault the durable constructions into the hand of Gucci artisans who embellish each piece with crystals and studs. Eons, what up, bro? We're looking at the Gucci Dickies crossover right here. This is god awful, man. I don't know. But I gotta say, if certain people walked in and wearing that, like certain people could probably pull that off. But let's look at the prices on this. While most Dickie fans are fawning over the sparkly line, nothing in this collection is for those balling on a budget. The work shirt is the least expensive item at $985 to wear some trash like that. That's crazy. Eisenhower jackets going for $7,500 with tax included. Yeah, I can't imagine. I can't imagine anybody paying money for that. That looks. Yeah, that's. We're gonna move on. If you want some Gucci high fashion, there you go. Go get your Gucci game on. Get you a $7,500 jacket with some with some sparkles on it. We'll keep things moving tonight, man. Happy Saturday night. Hope y'all are feeling well out there. It's ESMR hour. You know what it is. Let's get into this next one. Vonnie Fleur is actually a cat that's come by the stream a few times. I like Vonnie. His music is pretty solid as well. This is his new one. I think he just dropped the tape. This is called Ansem.
Ready, set, go.
Recorded this at BYU. Shouts to the homie, man. Happy Saturday, gang. Shouts to G Beezy. I just got that, bro. The hook was boring, but homie starting to spit. G Beezy, just so you know, the way the show works is I build a rundown of all the songs in the order they come in. So you just sent your song. So right now you're at the bottom of the order. If you're waiting to get a song played, you can hit that little $sign underneath the chat, $2 you can just do on a super chat. Otherwise, just kick it, man. I don't have a ton of songs tonight, so it shouldn't take forever to get your song played. Let's run this back a little bit. I didn't love the hook. I'm actually gonna start this from the top. This is Vonnie Fleur, Ansem. Big shouts to the homie. I like the video though. It feels dark. He's not super clear in the hook. I like that part. I like that part. Nice energy right there. You know one thing you can always tell? Let's look at the folks in the video. Do they really? You can always tell by the people in the video if they actually like the song or not. And I'm going to go to these people in the background. I'm not sure that they do. What do y'all think? Y'all think they like this? He's got a gun. That's something. It's not terrible, though. Dude is really animated, and he does keep some decent energy. I don't think that he recorded this on a very high-level mic. I feel like this was recorded on a mic that you can get for about $100, but he's doing the best he can with it. I'm not mad at it. And I don't know what he's talking about. I like that part. It gives it kind of a punk rock feel to it. This beat doesn't sound mixed very well either. I think definitely don't need a third verse for this. This song absolutely 100% should not have a third verse on it. There's no reason to do that, my man. The song making structure of it isn't bad. Life is a photo op. Like that's cool, man. Like I like that. Some of the bars in there were catchy. I thought you got some really interesting kind of pacing and cadences on your voice. You know, there's a lot of highs and lows. So it's entertaining. It's an entertaining song for sure. But I think where the struggles is I think it was done on a low budget mic, and I think that the production value doesn't sound as good. That beat itself sounds like it was mixed poorly. It doesn't hit how it should. I got the official like a referee whistle headphones on right now. I'm hearing things beautifully, crispy, clearly, and it's not mixed very well. We're gonna play this out, get to the next song. Drop your scores. Vanny Fluid right here. I don't think it's a bad one to start. Like if this was the opening of a tape or something, it wouldn't be bad. It has nice energy to it. New mixtape out. Atelier. I don't. I'm gonna go Atelier. I don't know exactly. Subscribe to home and give him a thumbs up. We'll play this out to the next joint.
Fire, it's been kerosene. Headliner, Kenneth 17.
He changes things up too. It doesn't get stale. No one knows this song though. You can tell. And some of the girls in this video look like he got them from Walmart. They look like girls that you'd see walking around Walmart at various hours of the day, and they don't know the song. Or is this Brigham Young's finest right here? Oh man. They jealous, I think. That was Vanny Fluid right there. Again, man, that didn't need a third verse. There's absolutely no reason in God's green earth why you would put a third verse on that. But I think overall what you're doing stylistically is creative. I think, you know, you definitely have a lot of inflection on the song, which is cool to listen to. It's a lot of highs and lows, but overall it held my attention a lot. Considering I don't think it was produced that well. I don't think the engineering on it was top notch. I think all in all, man, on this joint, I'm probably about an 80 with it. It has a lot to like. I think from a technical standpoint is where you're lacking the execution. And I think that's just, I mean, if you're in college, you at BYU, you're probably broke, man. So I get why it lacks the execution, but definitely some talent there. R. Kelly just dropped the album, man. I don't know. I don't know what's happening, man. They're like, when I saw this, and then the songs are called I Admit It. I can't even begin to tell you how much that blows my mind, but it also kind of makes a lot of sense if you consider R. Kelly. Let's get to this next song. This is something Make a Hip Hop thread on Reddit. I heard this joint earlier, and it's not a great song, but oh my God, is it funny. We're going to play this real quick. It's called Fat Chicks. Shout out to the Fat Chicks. Let's get into this one. Yeah, the fact that R. Kelly is putting out albums from jail, I don't know. Fat Chicks, the group is last to fail.
Whole bunch of fat chicks running around with a dick in one hand and a turkey in the other hand. It was peanuts, man. Got my dick wet like 12 fucking times.
Quick, give me a fat chick, have her suck on my dick. If she says no, just pour some syrup on it. Miracle whip bitch, she could even fix it. If it's too small, just fucking supersize it. When you sit down, you can't get up. The Grand Canyon reminds me of your butt. Get the whole floor shaking, cooking bacon, fucking me.
Bro, he said if you sit down you can't get up. The Grand Canyon reminds me of your butt, bro. I mean, look, man, I hope nobody actually gets offended at this. This is funny. And when I heard it, I immediately said, this is funny.
Get the whole floor shaking, cooking bacon, fucking bacon, start caking.
Now obviously
Shirt, bitch, I can see your roll twitch when you're standing still. Please tell.
Bro, what? This also sounds like some Reddit incel type stuff as well.
Get that fixed. Look my way, don't even smile. Never gonna talk to you, it'll be a long while. Am I gonna call you? Don't be silly. Don't I saw you in the movie Free Willy. Loves a good steak, drives all the way to Philly. Only guy gonna text you is Tilly. Ha ha, just kidding, bro. Seriously, fat chicks make Bubba Crisco. Eat roast beef with milk and Oreos. Follows the ice cream truck wherever it goes. Take away the food, kid, you better pray. Rosie O'Donnell's gonna eat you anyway. Take a stick of butter and just spread. Break this up and cook it to bed. Fat chick. Fat chick.
Bro, what?
Just
They got a fat bitch and her name is Sheila.
Oh my god.
Girl's a squealer. Sucking my dick while I'm hitting that blunt, but damn, this girl likes bacon, making me hard when her leg fat shaking. Climbs on top and the bed I'll be breaking. Man, good head, so stop with the hate in this cunt. Likes to taste like my seed. If she talks back,
Yo, I should not still be playing this song. I should, but this is. Oh man, some stuff is just funny. This is funny, man.
I'll make her bleed. Pulls up my prom, my first stop. Sheila,
I just want to hear the hook again.
with the hate, I'll make
Fat chick. I can't find it. All right, man. That was I heard this when I was clicking through songs to play, man. Oh, that's so funny. I'm not even gonna score that. I think that was more just for me because it was funny. Fat chick. So obviously, man, don't beg for the fat men, women, or otherwise. Be nice to people. That's just funny, man. The whole thing is just hilarious. I don't know. Yeah, they are. So R. Kelly is saying that he didn't put the album out. I don't even care about the album coming out. Okay, that's not even the thing to me. Whether he put it out, whether he didn't put it out, I absolutely could care less about that. What blows my mind is this man made a song called "I Admit It," and like it's almost like O.J. Simpson making jokes after the trial was over. Because after the trial with Nicole Brown and he got off, he was making jokes about it. Like I don't know, man. I feel like if you've done something heinous, maybe don't make songs about it and say, I used to like those young girls. Like, you're singing about it, man. Like, I don't know. Listen, I don't know if y'all heard those songs, but listening to those songs are some of the wildest things. Early Street Fighter beat. It was an early Street Fighter beat. Great job, Oswald. That's facts. It is though. Like literally, I could see Blanca playing on the stage to that beat. That was funny though, man. I don't know. It deserves some airtime because it made me giggle. So, yeah, that whole R. Kelly dropping the mute, like, bro, stop, man. Let's get to this next one, man. Oh, that was funny. This is somebody here out of Arizona, Unique, and she has a whole movement out here that she started. She's a beast. She's a good rapper too. Unique Divine. She got the Brown Girls movement popping off. She's with the Smeared Lipstick crew. She's a good rapper. I've met her. She's super nice too, sweetheart. So let's get into this, man. It's Jimmy Cook's the Neek remix, Unique Divine. Now, if you're gonna come, the thing is, if you're gonna come on a beat that's this popular, because you've been put down like a rabid dog in the streets. What's up to my man Wanye? Gotta love Wanye. Painfully. Yeah, man. So what's crazy is, and this is a quick sidebar, we'll get back into the song. So, like, he was picking up high school girls around the Chicagoland area regularly, and a lot of the parents knew about it. It wasn't like a secretive thing in the community in Chicago. Like, I think a lot of those parents should be facing jail time too, because I think a lot of them knew, and I think a lot of them let it happen because they knew he was a successful musician. And like, I am on the bandwagon if I don't ever want to exploit my kids. I think that's a disgusting thing, but I think a lot of parents do it. Let's get back into it. Sorry we had to do the sidebar right before her song on a dark topic, but let's get into it. This is the homie Unique, Jimmy Cook's the remix.
I don't give a fuck who did it.
Okay.
I'ma do it. I'ma just do it better.
Okay. Big talk.
Yeah. Early morning, yeah, let's rise to another day. Calculating different ways, we gotta make this pay. The ropes I learned can't be listed on my resume. Don't let your dreams decay because you rather play it safe. They say it's on when they see me, then they act like rain. My day ones always hit me up to celebrate. Forgiving flowers when they dead while we got away. I don't wanna beg on the grave for heaven's sakes. Flashbacks to conversations wish I made. We don't got too many homies that through years remain the same.
She's got a nice, easy flow on this, and they affected her voice to where it's just floating on top of the beat. So it's really clean. I can hear it cleanly. She's not talking about a ton yet, talk about figuring out how to make this pay, and just because she's kind of laying the groundwork. We don't have nothing substantially bars wise, but it don't sound bad at all.
Folk focus, don't rather play it safe. They say it's on when they see me, then they act like rain. My day ones always hit me up to celebrate. Forgiving flowers when they dead while we gotta wait. I don't wanna beg on the grave for heaven's sakes. Flashbacks to conversations wish I made. We don't got too many homies that through years remain the same. Keep your focus, don't give up on your dreams. Buy your block, create your own scene. We all want bigger things. Too many rappers be spitting what they don't know. My days are over. I've wanted to be a showboat. Sit back, relax, and take good notes. We don't fuck with your vibrations. Lord, take us to higher places.
So for me, it's dragging a little because, and this is a tough thing because I respect what she's doing. She's not really talking. She's not talking nothing she don't know, and that's what she's talking about. Is rappers always giving up this kind of facade and things. But part of the reason for the facade is to make it interesting, right? Because like if you don't have bravado, like you have a persona, but the persona I'm getting right here, I need more bars. I need like some, and sometimes some of the hardest rappers, because they rap about street things, it's easy to be hard and rap about street things. It's hard to take that out of the music because it kind of takes the edge away a little bit, and that's what I think we're dealing with right here.
God's in our conversations. Lord knows we're not complacent. Is our destination, and time cannot be wasted.
Never, what up, bro?
Don't forget, we taught you how to do it. It's neat, baby, it's where they play so stupid. Yeah, rest in peace, dudes. Rest in peace, miss. Hey. I pull the strings like a puppeteer. Your vision foggy, so I gotta make it clear. Put a puppy in your place, bitches gotta know the tear. Yeah, my only competition is reflection in the mirror. And it's when you're coming up, the people changing, getting weird. Disappeared all year, now I'm back. Woo. My old styles, they ain't nothing new. Get a bitch a blueprint, now she know what to do. Hey. Panic water, get some dollars for those tears. There's roses on my gear. Why the fuck we live in fear? Get a show they gonna print.
Yeah, and one way hit it on the head. The mix sounds don't sound bad at all, but she's not saying nothing. And I think it. So here's the thing. Yeah, I know GBZ, and I told you how the show worked. I'll explain it again to you one more time. So you sent me a song. The song goes to the bottom of my list because you sent it late. People that send songs early get put to the top. So you're going to have to wait. You can also hit the super chat. It's a little $ right next to the smiley at the bottom of your screen. $1 or $2. I'll move your song up. I'm not going to do that, though, so you're going to have to wait and be patient. Or you can keep sending messages I can ignore. But that's how the show works. So getting back to the song, though, I think the transitional part definitely got better. But I think if you're going to take a well-known song, then you really have to, you got to do it better than they did. And you said it at the top of the song, Unique. You're like, well, I'm going to do it better than they do it, right? And then I haven't seen that. You know, if you say that and you set the table high, I expect bars to rain down. You know what I'm saying? Let's go back a little bit. Let's hit this transition again. Love, bro.
I pull the strings like a puppeteer. Your vision foggy, so I gotta make it clear. Put a puppy in your place, bitches gotta know the tear. Yeah, my only competition is reflection in the mirror. And it's when you're coming up, the people changing, getting weird. Disappeared all year, now I'm back. Woo. My old styles, what they want, they ain't nothing new. Get a bitch a blueprint, now she know what to do. Hey. Panic water, get some dollars for those tears. That's roses on my gear. Why the fuck we live in fear? Get a show they gonna pray for you. I was being modest, a lot of knowledge volunteered. Now I'm triple charging. Falling silent, shining diamonds. Fuck what you hear.
Her
keep my money piling. Fuck smiling, darling. Ain't no reconciling.
I got you, GBZ.
Saying how they handle me with extra violence. I just gotta laugh at the truth that they be hiding. Thinking out before the stomach's hurting cause I'm rising. Mama said that I be shining. Manifestations are relying. Set you down, but I don't buy it. Yeah, I'll be taking what they owe me. Business is business, little homie.
I got you, GBZ. Yeah, no, I wouldn't be in no type of way, Wanya. I wouldn't be in no type of way. I can't get loose lip though, so I appreciate you calling me on that. So again, with this particular track, it's kind of like you got to cook more. You got the sound, you got the mix was right. I feel like what you did it was almost the opposite of the song we heard previously. Like the previous song, it wasn't detailed enough. This was super detailed from an engineering standpoint. It sounded good, right? But I just feel like from a bar standpoint, it left a lot to be desired. Like that Jimmy Cooks beat is crazy, and I feel like if you're gonna do that beat, you gotta have some real, I'm about to take their top off with it type stuff. And it really just became it really the lyrics and the actual rapping became kind of background noises. I don't know if I'm being too harsh. I don't know what y'all think. Drop your scores. I think, but from a sound, a sonic standpoint, I thought it was pretty sharp, honestly, from that aspect. So I think it's like an 83, 84. It could be like in the 90s. It could be, you got to tax it a little bit because it's not an original beat, you know what I'm saying? But with good rapping on that, man, that's easily an A, you know what I mean? But you got to spit on that joint, like with some aggression. Appreciate you. The homie G Beezy just hit the super duper chat. Much love on listening and doing that, my bro. Let's get into. Oh, you got an actual video with a lot of people in it. Okay. Well, I'm excited about this. Let's check this out. This is the homie G Beezy. Whoopin' troopin'? Is it whoopin' troopin'? Whoopin' troopin'. Let's go with that. Let's check this out. Also, we're going to talk about Cardi B in a minute.
Were you doing holiday shopping this year?
I'm proud of Cardi B. Cardi B, see, Cardi B is an example of being authentic in yourself, man. You got to be authentic, and she is just so authentic. She got a BBL taken out. We'll talk about that, but for now, whoopin' trippin'. Let's check it out. Subscribe to my man. Oh, okay. Woo. Woo. Damn. Damn, bro. I'm gonna be nicer to you. With the machete. Okay. It's kind of hard though. Shouts to Hawaii. Man, bro, you remind me of Dub C. That's what's up. Whooping, trooping, sliding down the block. That's cold, man. That it reminds me of some of those TikToks you see where they take like different genres of music and then they change them. So like they'll take "Freak on a Leash" by Korn and make it an R&B song. It reminds me of taking some, or like they got the Michelle Carlton song that they make Hood. It reminds me of that. It's hard though. It's hard though. Hey, it's hard though. Roll up the dozer, take a puff to the brain. Shake up the dice like who had 6-8. One time around the corner, now we heading the gate. I'm from the west, bitch. We don't ride with no vest, bitch. Got big glocks, she shot Smith. It's got a little bit of Ice Cube in it too. Nigga, till we catch you lacking, now you wanna chatter up. Nigga, talking all that shit that you not about. Only sucker niggas run to the ground when we blast you. Get socked out, hop out. Every time y'all block out, keys to the bitty bitch. We got the shit locked down. We was moving, trooping, sliding. This is super West Coast, man. This is super, and you gotta pardon my ignorance. As far as coastally, obviously Hawaii is its own place, but like, I think is it west? Do you go further west? That shows how ignorant I am. Do you go further west to get to Hawaii? This is cold though, man. I love the energy of it. It's very, very, very California. It's very, very, very LA to me. Yeah, that's cool, man. SK. This is fun. I got my Washington fitted on, but I'm not from DC.
don't forget the big P. I'm stopping out abortion with my LGs, burning flag, hanging black chucks and a white tee. Big face in my section, sliding down Main with a thing in the left.
Dude can rap too.
Little gangsters in the cut, going crazy in the trenches. Gonna see about that life that you talking about. We gonna see Freddie walking out.
Homie has his own style, and his delivery is very in your face, but the enunciation is very clear. I can hear every and this is a big thing for me. You know, it's more of an old head, is an older dude. I need to hear what you say. That's my problem with a lot of these kids today. I definitely sound like old dude now, but I need to hear you. If I can't hear what you're saying to me, I can't lock in. And he is super clear and super deliberate with his flow. I like this though. The pace of it is real dope too. Yeah, let's go. The hook is everything, man. But the rapping is solid too. Summertime song right here. I'm shocked. So G Beezy, how do you know D-Boy? Are you D-Boy? How do you know D-Boy? So this has 43,000 views as well as it should. Is D-Boy the artist on here? Because I'm shocked he only has like 3,000 subscribers. This is dope. It's well done. Nice runtime on it. Energy was fantastic. And this is good, man. The hook is infectious on this, man. What time for G Beezy? Now I see why you was trying to jump the line, bro. You're like, you need to hear this. Big shouts to the homie G Beezy for sending this through. Big shouts to D-Boy. This is cold, man. That's hard, man. Everything about it was likable. I think that for me, that's it. That's probably like a 95. I think he, from a rapping standpoint, he kept it thug all the way through. But the rapping was very West Coast. The style of it, like I said, it had like a West Side Connection feel to me, you know. And then the energy of that hook is just crazy. Because if you like, that song should be on the radio. That song should be that song should have dropped this summer. We was whooping. I mean, it just has that bounce to it. Very, very, very good song, man. That was. Big shouts to G Beezy for sending that through, man. I appreciate you and appreciate you hitting the super chat. That was fun. I enjoyed that. Whooping, trooping, D-Boy 223. So is the homie out of Hawaii? Big shouts to Hawaii's in the building, man. One time for Hawaii. Bust a shot for Hawaii right there. Yeah. Send that through, bro. Send that through. We'll get that next one spun shortly. I want to give a shout out to Cardi B. I think it's dope, man. I think it's dope. I really, really appreciate what Cardi B does because she is super authentic and she's honest. So she just removed most of the butt injections that she had and wants to tell younger girls considering BBLs, do your research and listen to your doctor. She has remained open about her plastic surgeries, and she was saying she got 95% of her biopolymers removed, her ass shots removed. And she said it was a crazy process. You know, she's saying if you feel like you don't have enough fat to put in your butt, then don't do it. She actually got illegal silicone shots for $800. For $800. Carl's in California. Okay. Shouts to Carson. $800 she got the implants, but and we don't even know what those things have done to her body yet, right? Because it was illegal, so you don't know what kind of substances they used, and that stuff was in her body, in her bloodstream. You know, that's not great. So big shouts to Cardi for like keeping it a buck about what's going on with her. We're gonna get into this next one. G Beezy hit the super chat again. He about to drop off more dope music for us. That was fun, man. I hope I didn't get it yet. G, let me refresh my my joint here. I didn't get it. Sometimes if you just sent it, my internet takes just a second to catch up. Stream's been looking beautiful, though. That makes me happy. We used to have a lot of lagginess. We seem to have corrected those issues. Let's get into this next one. This is the homie LRGJE. He didn't give me a lot of background about who he is. And as soon as I get the next G Beezy joint, I'll get that jumped off. But let me go back real quick and see if my man gave me any feedback about who he actually is. No, he didn't. He just said, he hit me up on Instagram and said, can you review these? And I'm like, yeah, man, it's all love. So let's check it out. We got two songs from LRGJE tonight. The first one is Right My Wrongs, new artist to the stream. Let's check out and see what he's bringing to the table.
what the hell?
Chris, you idiot! Look at what you did!
Vontae, what up, bro?
Time to right my wrongs. Can't take that bullshit, girl. It's time to move on. Mama raised a young man, now it's time to put on. Double R across my back, you make a move and you gone. Time to right my wrongs. Can't take that bullshit, girl. It's time to move on. Mama raised a young man, now it's time to put on. Double R across my back, you make a move and you gone. And you can't touch me. I got drip for sale, baby, it get ugly. I remember 6th grade, no one fucked with me. Cause bitch, I leveled up, I got a family. Watch out for these snakes, cause niggas like the crib. I never need a nigga.
So this isn't too exciting to me. I don't know what y'all think. Big shouts to Vontae for tuning in. How you doing, my G? What you think of the song so far? So it's not doing anything for me at all. I don't have any, one big tell for songs for me is, do I feel any emotion? If I feel it, and this is so, I don't know, the tone on it is so low, it hasn't really moved me to much. I'm gonna back it up. Yeah. That's why I like Wanye. Unfiltered honesty. It's not good. Yeah. He said what I was trying to be nice about. He's like, no, it's not good.
It's time to put on. Mama raised a young man, now it's time to put on. Double R across my back, you make a move and you gone. And you can't touch me. I got drip for sale, baby, it get ugly. I remember 6th grade, no one fucked with me. Cause bitch, I leveled up, I got a family. Watch out for these snakes, cause niggas like the crib. I never need a nigga, the Glock on side of me. The niggas broke as fuck, they steady watching me. My granny gone down, I know she proud of me. Time to right my wrongs, can't take that bullshit, girl, it's time to move on. Mama raised a young man, now it's time to put on. Double R across my back, you make a move and you gone. Time to right my wrongs, can't take that bullshit, girl, it's time to move on. Time to put on.
All right. Vontae had the cosign. Yeah, it's not the one. All right, man. So if y'all can't drop some constructive criticism about what you didn't like about the song, for me, if you've watched this stream before, if you come here, like the big thing to me is I'm very big on pace in songs, and if you're gonna do a song like this, you really have to ratchet up the emotion because the beat is already slowing you down. It's like it's grabbing your legs while you run, right? And so you really have to be able to build a great story, or you have to be able to infuse it with enough emotion to really captivate the listener. It didn't do that for me. It's just kind of like, that's right, my wrongs, I'm trying to move on. It just sounded like, it just didn't give you it didn't give me the energy to want to keep listening to the song, It also didn't sound like there was a lot of thought and time taken in the writing process. I feel like if you're going to take a song that's this downtrodden, you really got to pick. The delivery needs work, so that's fair. More emotion. Yeah, Vontae's hitting it on the head. Put more emotion, say something, dive deep. Yeah, those are all facts. It lacked the inflections. And yeah, y'all are all saying it better than I can say it. Yeah, it lacked the inflections, emotions. Yeah, you definitely, some people, you have to try different things in your raps. You got to be emotional. You got to be sad, happy, up, down. There wasn't a lot of experimentation with this. The monotone delivery, it was just too straightforward. So we're gonna keep things rolling. If I got I got some Wanye cooking. G Beezy, will you send that again? I don't have the second song you sent. Obviously, you hit the super chat. I want to make sure it gets played. I don't have it. I don't know if you put that in there for me to look it up. Or if you sent it through, but I don't have it yet. So if you could send me the link to it, and we'll get that popping off. Right now, let's get into my man Wanye because he sent this to me a minute ago, and I'm excited to hear it because I saw it and intentionally didn't listen to it because he sent it to me very quickly afterwards. So I'm happy to actually have a moment to take it in with all of y'all. Big shouts to Wanye. Yeah, that never Wanye go hard. Okay, so I'm guessing you want me to look it up. I'll look it up for you. All right, let's get this in the beginning.
That one on my shoulder saying, get it how you.
All right, let's make sure we get this clear. Absolutely, Vontae. Send that through. I'm going to drop the email for you real brief. Please do. Why does it keep coming on with the volume muted? I don't like that. That's irritating. One more time. So here we go.
Look, mama lay on rent, we ain't hit shit. Devil on my shoulder saying, get it how you live. So believe me when I tell you, that's exactly what I did. Baltimore got me feeling like a white money Mitch, but I ain't never
White money Mitch.
I ain't never sold no dope. But when it came to that gas, told me anything but broke. I just love getting money, and I ain't even smoke. I got one thing on my mind, get my 60 from a O. This is way back.
Drug talk.
In the G before runts was a thing. I had 2 for 15. Me and Aaron done with grams. Started fucking with them peas. I just never would've thought he turned to a dope fiend. Look, back in my shit, started rapping and shit. And I stay out the mix, but I'm still packing the clip. My Vato 80 hit him dirty, speaking Spanish and shit. These dudes be acting feminine. Guess I'm
I got you, never. Ooh. Ha! They be acting feminine.
So long, forgot what this I felt like. God came down, he told me that I'm chosen. Outside for so long, I'm feeling like I'm homeless. When it comes to these,
Like I'm homeless.
I'm the coldest animal. Mask for the COVID. Tell a bitch I got money to get, and I'm not coming over. Only time I will fall is when the summer over. Look, man, dropping heat. Foot on their necks, foot on the gas, no brakes, fuck with me.
Only time that I falls when the summer over. We gonna run that back for Wanye.
We ain't hit shit. Devil on my shoulder saying, get it how you live. Believe me when I tell you, that's exactly what I did. Baltimore got me feeling like a
Be more. What up?
I ain't never sold no crack. I ain't never sold no dope. But when it came to that gas, told me anything but broke. I just love getting money, and I ain't even smoke. I got one thing on my mind, get my 60 from a O. Way back. Like back in the G before runts was a thing. I had 2 for 15. Me and Aaron done with grams. Started fucking with them peas. I just never would've thought he turned to a dope fiend. Look, back in my shit, started rapping and shit. And I stay out the mix, but I'm still packing the clip. My Vato 80 hit him dirty, speaking Spanish and shit. These dudes be acting feminine. Guess I'm smacking a bitch. In my rap, boy, I'm rapping about my real life. Outside for so long, forgot what this I felt like. God came down, he told me that I'm chosen. Outside for so long, I'm feeling like I'm homeless. When it comes to these punchlines, you know that I'm the coldest. Animal, goated, mask before.
Goated.
Tell a bitch I
Mask before the COVID.
and I'm not coming over. Only time I will fall is when the summer over. Dropping heat, foot on their
My man Wanye.
brakes, fuck with me.
He's mad at somebody. Big shouts to Wyatt. That was hard. So what makes that even harder for me, right, is the fact that he's in his car rapping and somebody's just recording him. And for him to have that much clarity and that much kind of stamina in his voice to rap at that pitch continually while he's driving, the whole time I'm like, please don't die. Like that's fantastic, bro. And people who don't do this rap thing don't understand the type of dexterity it takes, the mental dexterity it takes to rap, drive, and be clear and not drop a bar, because it's easy to drop a bar. You're focusing on the road, right? That was pretty cold, man. That was pretty cold. If I had to rate that out for a car freestyle, I'm going 96 on that. Yeah, Wanye is nice. That's not Wanye is a rapper's rapper. Yeah, I got a lot of respect for this cat, man. That was dope. And like I said, I think unless you've done something like this where you've driven around to try to rap, like, it's not an easy thing to do. It's actually very difficult. Big shouts to my man Wanye. That was good. That was real good. Lots of more good music from the gang. Esmr, Revenge Crew, more on the way. I remember this just jabbing 2900. I remember I don't know if it was you, GBZ, but I think you sent a song through before. Yeah, I was worried about the driving too. I'm like, please don't die. All that talent would be going to waste if you run into a pole. But no, that was cold, man. I'm going 96 for the car freestyle. That was hard, man. Bro is super good. It's hard to be that. I'm telling you, the being that consistent in a vehicle with a gun on your lap, nonetheless, is pretty impressive. Let's get into this Javen 2900, man. GB, this is BS. Look at the diamonds on the watch. Big shots to Wanye, man.
Javen Deuce 900 in this motherfucker.
Javen Deuce 900.
What's bragging? I heard that sound on my bullshit.
Yeah, he's nice. Javen is nice.
To the end with this. You know I'll rock. And they say I'm on my bullshit. And in my bed is how we do this. Yeah, I'm back up on my gangster shit. And never changed, I kept it dangerous. Look. They like, that nigga Javen, he be spitting like that nigga ain't about that pray to God no one tell on me.
Got you, Vontae.
Like a spell on me. There's some things but can't dwell on me. Suckers hate they on the net with it. Like I ain't hiding, I'm on the island on the west with it. For real, be wide windows low, only murder on my mind. Only tripping all the time, trying to leave him paralyzed. I know these echo files, I can tell the end of time. I'm still on the same block. Dub at loose line, just some crazy YGs. All he got is his pride. Get his money on time and all he want is being on that side, being let shit fly. Being active on the block, being let shit slide. With a dub on my head and the fresh.
He rides the beat real well, and the thing about him is, I think he looks like he's a young dude. He could be 30. I can't tell what ages nowadays, man. Good skincare routines and water got people looking young as hell. So I don't know, but he rides the beat extraordinarily well for somebody that is probably fair. I think he's 17 if I remember correctly. GPZ, how old is he? I remember. I was funny. I'm getting a warning that they've detected copyrighted audio. You need to tell Javen to clear these things for me, man. Facts. Well, maybe he's not 17 if he's sitting there chugging Hennessy.
Who's that banging out the window? Who riding? That's GB West Side, and everybody know the time. And every time they hear that siren, gangsta shit is full time, and I ain't planning on retiring. Everybody let us speak like I ain't been there before. Like I ain't missed a prison sentence when I'm spinning the load. Like I ain't been up on that yard.
He can spit too. They got some rappers, man.
What they hitting the show, so I can't sleep on my blue strips. Ain't about the guala on my daughter, then it's useless. Tampering with that is when I be up on my bullshit. Shoot shit and get your cap twisted like a Rubik. I do this every day.
He's a rapper.
Since I was young, I hung my flag on my Levi jeans. I used to hit a lick on anybody with my team. Now I'm known to bust a flow just to get my
The hook is nice. The beat is cool. It's chill. West Coast vibe. Javen's a good artist, though. The songs I've heard from him so far is Wait, what are you saying, B-Rex? You're saying that they don't tell him to put the bottle down? You're saying that hey, we should. You're saying they're not good role models? Is that what I'm hearing, B-Rex? Little do you know, B-Rex, they're doing tutoring right after they're done shooting videos. They put all the alcohol down and they go tutor, all right? That's funny. That's Javen 2900 featuring GB. That's BS. I like the song, man. I like the song. Let me show him some love, subscribe, and all of that. Javen is dope. We did another Javen song that song was fantastic. I think he does get my streams blocked out sometimes. But I really like his music, man. Dude is good. And that dude GB's a rapper. I like the song. If I'm being completely candid, it's not necessarily, I'm not a West Coast music guy like that, if I'm just being honest. But I appreciate the aesthetic. I appreciate the way that they've created it's a sound, and Javen does it really, really well. He really, and then so did the last cat you sent through. The other cat as well, on the previous one, D-Boy. The West Coast sound is so locked in. Y'all understand the mission. So this was cool too, man. Not as good as the last one in my opinion. But I'm gonna give this one a 92. I like it. They're talking about politics, exactly. And they're also going to church and taking collection, okay? This is just entertainment be right now. That's funny. Let's see, man. We got some artists in the building. Let's get their music played, man. A lot of folks through with some new music tonight. Let's get into this next one. My man Never, been waiting patiently. I love me some Never. Boy, he's a talented individual. If I do say so myself, he sent something through. We got some P. Louie and Vontae Mac. I got some Vontae Mac on the way. That's gonna be fun. Excited for that. He said, "Put him in contact, bro. Put him in contact." That's pretty cool that you are sending that music through. I think that's a pretty dope thing to do. Let's get into this next one. What did I just do with it? Did I download it yet? Let me see here. Misfit Boy. It's our man Never. Let me get him on the screen. Gotta get him a screen presence. I gotta get out to California. If I didn't just have a kid, I think I'd have already taken care of that. I wanna go hang with my mans. Call him the hip hop version of Prince right here. Let's get into it. This is Misfit Boy. This is my man, yours too. This is Never. Hip hop Prince. Wrong one. That's the one you sent me, bro. That's the only one I have. Do you want me to continue on? All right, I'm gonna go to a different song real quick, and you let me know if that's because that's the one I had that I opened up. So one of us made a mistake. I'm not taking the blame though. Let's get into this FF joint. He sent us a beat. I think it's a beat. Saints and Sinners, G sharp minor, 140 BPM. Let's get FF on the screen. Shouts to my man FF. Haven't talked to you as much lately, bro. I hope all is well. Busy doing this whole dad thing they keep trying to put on me. Supposedly I have to take care of these kids. I don't know. Let's get into this new beat from the homie FF. No, don't leave. I'm playing your song, genius. Don't leave now. That's funny. Oh, you good, bro? Ooh. I kind of like this one. I like this because there's a lot of versatility on it. I got raps going on in my head right now. You can go fast or slow on this. Nick, neck, patty, whack, give a dog a bone. This old hoe came rolling home. You could do like a Project Pat kind of flow on this. That was an interesting change. Felix always gets like mystical with his beats. I always feel like there's a little bit of like, I don't know, like vanishing star type. Like he gonna throw a smoke bomb in somebody. Because the way the beat started off, there was a real transition in there. The kick sounds really nice. The clap is really crispy. I feel like I need to be under the cover at night for this beat. Like I need to be running outside at night. I don't know. This has this like ninja jumping over a fence vibe to me. Like, that 808 is smacking though. Boom, 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 boom. Made me wish I had an amp in my car. It's a good beat though. I just don't know what to do with all of the mystical elements that come into play. You know what I mean? It's really well mixed though. It's really well mixed and it's really well balanced. I don't love all the meditational sounds in it. The way it started off, I'm like, ooh, this would be a great beat to rap on. And then it got kind of Shinobi-ish for me. You know, I'm dating myself. I don't know if y'all know Shinobi, but it got very like video game ninja-ish for me. And I don't know what to do with that. It also felt like a underground level in Sonic a little bit, like with some of the extra instrumentation that came into it. So I didn't love that part of it, but overall I thought it was a pretty solid beat. It was mixed super well though. I mean, you could give a masterclass in mixing some of these beats because they sound so crispy. A bunch of cool chats was set that beat off, Loki. What do you cool chats? I don't know. What do you mean by that, bro? Because that could be a very good point, but I'm not sure what you mean by that. Let's get into this Never joint. We got more joints that GBZ sent through. Let's get into the Never one real quick. Let's see here. Yeah, that's a good beat though. I mean, I don't know that it'd be for me because I don't know what to do with stuff like that. I'm not as diverse as all that is. Let's get into the man right now though. This is my man Never. Shoe size 11. gotta play this song. That's on me. Hey, Melancholy, what up, bro? Engineer extraordinaire and a dope ass rapper. Y'all sleep on Melancholy. Homie got bars.
Big bag jumping out of gym. Know that down a man if they wonder if I'm him. Wanna get to me, got some notes that I can lend. Shoe size 11, but my bitch always a 10.
Yeah.
Big bag jumping out of gym. Know that down a man if they wonder if I'm him. Wanna get to me, got
chillin', my bro.
shoe size 11, but my bitch always a 10. Yeah, my ops stay scary. Way too slow, so I'ma call them Gary. Stay up in a dream, scary.
Never always gives this smoky vibe. It's always like walking into a room with cigar smoke. It's like it's so understated. Like this particular song gives me like back room of a strip club vibes where you're talking business and you're having drinks. It's just very bossish, you know. It feels like, oh, like what are them dudes back there doing kind of feeling.
Shoe size 11, but my bitch always a 10. Yeah, my ops stay scary. Way too slow, so I'ma call them Gary. Stay up in a dream, scary Terry, bitch.
Scary Terry? Do y'all get the Scary Terry reference? That's fantastic. Rick and Morty, I love that.
Not a time I
Or Terry Rozier. I don't know if you're talking about Terry Rozier from Charlotte, but either way it works.
Yeah, my ops stay scary. Way too slow, so I'ma call them Gary. Stay up in a dream, scary Terry, bitch. Never not a time I ain't ready. Big guns, military, keep a stick like I'm.
I think you panned that big. It bounced off my headphones. I don't know if you panned that, but that was pretty cool.
Scary Terry, bitch. Never not a time I ain't ready. Big guns.
That's cool. That's real cool right there.
Like I'm Teddy, big bag jumping out of gym. Know that down a man if they wonder if I'm him. Wanna get to me, got some notes that I can lend. Shoe size 11, but my bitch always a 10. Big bag jumping out of gym. Know that down a man if they wonder if I'm him. Wanna get to me, got some notes that I can lend. Shoe size 11, but my bitch always a 10. Don't wanna chill, gotta run it up. No lean in my double cup, it's strictly jack. I don't really care where the fuck I'm at. I spend more liquor overseas than you ever drink. I got too much on my mind to care what any nigga think. Big bag jumping out of gym.
I think there's a certain understated simplicity on this song too that's important. This would be a very good soundtrack song. A very good song for like I said, it has that strip club back room kind of vibe to it. Like if you were detailing a drug deal, a high level drug deal, I feel like as they're walking into the bar or into that back room, this is playing. And there's some girls in the background dancing, but it just has this, it never does this thing like this real just cool. That's why I say he like the hip hop Prince, like the hip hop version of Prince. Cause it's just this cool kind of, I know exactly what I'm doing. I don't know if y'all watch basketball. His rapping reminds me of Luka Doncic playing basketball. It might be a stretch for some people if you don't know basketball, but Luka Doncic, the hooper, the way he plays is like he takes his time and does exactly what he wants to. The music is too low. The volume, I'll turn the volume up. I'm glad you said that. Thank you for telling me that. That's stuff I don't know because I don't hear the other side of it. Let's see. Let's turn it up a bit then.
Down a man if they wonder if I'm him. Wanna get to me, got some notes that I can lend. Shoe size 11, but my bitch always a 10. Big bag jumping out of gym. Know that down a man if they wonder if I'm him. Wanna get to me, got some notes that I can lend. Shoe size 11, but my bitch always a 10.
And it is definitely some rider music. I think what impresses me the most, and this is why I like your music, cause never like your songs are always really good, but what sets them apart is the detail, the attention to detail. And that's why I have so much respect for what you do, cause the detail in it, and you can hear that in that song, like I said, where you were bouncing the bees around left and right. And thank you, B-Rex. I need that kind of feedback because I don't know. But like those kind of details, and just the way the vocals are always so perfectly blended and mixed well into the track. It's never a lot of clashing with the vocal to the beat. So I thought that was cool. Now, honestly, is that my favorite song from you? No. Actually, that ranks a little lower on some of my favorite songs from you, but the execution and the style that you put together on that, and like you created a vibe where I could paint a whole picture in my mind of what that track is doing. So that says a lot about your artistic creativity. So from that standpoint, I gotta go like 94 on it. And like I said, it's not even my favorite song from you, but I just think that like it was so well done, and it fits that smoky strip club atmosphere so well. It's hard not to like it, man. It's hard not to like it. Drop your scores to my man Never. I don't want to be the only person giving my feedback, because let's face it, I'm intelligent, but yeah, sometimes. All right, let's keep things rolling. We got some Vontae Mac on deck. Excited for that. And then when I got some P. Louie and Vontae Mac. I got more from my man G Beezy. I'm gonna get to this next one right here though. Are you talking up your lady or your game? No. Very good point. Very good point. I want to show y'all this real quick too. Bro, I'm trying to get money. I didn't get my money up. I saw this. So I like watches. Some of y'all don't know this. I don't really share this a lot. I love watches. I'm a big watch dude, you know, but like I don't go enough places to have a lot of watches. So for me, it's kind of like I just stare at them. This new Patek Philippe. I don't know if you said that correctly. I'm not highbrow, low society over here. This joint right here, this Patek Philippe Tiffany blue, which I love. Tiffany blue. It's such a beautiful blue. It's like I want to get a color one day. I hope I can bow bright orange. Tiffany blue Nautilus timepiece. Just Jay-Z has one, of course. So does Leonardo DiCaprio. Just went for $3.2 million. That's what it costs, and it went at auction for 6.5 for that guy right there. So dudes are walking around with $6 million on their wrist. I don't know. You know how brave you got to be to walk around with $6 million on your wrist? Do you know what kind of bravery that requires? Let's get to this next one, man. This is Elijah Amos. The name of this joint right here is Skin. And I heard a little preview of this. This is pretty fire. We got Vontae Mac on deck along with some more great music tonight. Appreciate y'all for rocking with your boy tonight, man. I need me a Patek Philippe Tiffany blue. So if y'all want to get me a Christmas gift, let's start there. Elijah Moss, name of this joint is Skin.
I'm just an outcast, I'm feeling this way. Mirrors got me turning away. I know.
Bro, this kid, he looks like he's like 14 years old. I know he's older than that, but you look quite young, sir.
Yeah, I'm on by the insecurities. Yeah, they uncovered. Cause chain on the ways that I ain't him. Playing games in my brain, yeah, the claim sins. But I know who the fuck I am. So you can keep your opinion. Spread love and count my a blessing. Spread love and count my a blessing. Spread love and count my a blessing. Spread love and count my blessings. I'm just an outcast, I'm feeling this way.
I definitely like the singing part more than I did the kind of rap talking part. It wasn't bad. It didn't really take away from the song, but it didn't really add to the song.
Mirrors got me turning away. I know. This life, so mine. I've got my right. I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. I just keep trying, I'm trying, no. I just keep trying, I'm trying, no. Keep on trying, no. Keep on trying, keep on trying, no. Keep on trying, no.
I didn't really love this. I didn't really love the structure of the song. I thought the kind of rap verse was kind of misplaced. I feel like I don't know. I don't know where you even put it. I don't even know if it was necessary for me. And there wasn't a lot to the song that really it was kind of a plain song. There wasn't a lot that really stuck out to me. I did notice that vocally he sounds really good. And the song with its mixing, mastering, and just overall presentation, it's a radio ready song. I can hear that on the radio. Like I think there's a lot of people that will rock to that. That's also kind of a TikTok song. I think you could do some TikToks to it. But he had that random kind of verse in the middle that just wasn't really necessary to me. And I don't know what the song. He said the song is about his experience of navigating his journey of self-acceptance. I didn't get all that from that at all. I don't know if y'all got that. I didn't get that. But the song's not bad. I think for me it's about 84. Maybe 86. And I think there was way too many I knows. I think that was what Vontae was making a point. Like, bro, you said I know like 37 times. I do understand the running. I get it conceptually. I think with the video, he's running from himself almost, trying to outrun his problems. Yeah, it's not bad. Vocally, if I was just scoring this off his vocals, I think his vocals are nice. I think he's got a really nice voice. That would be like somewhere in the 90s. But just the song structure, and I didn't, I finally heard him say he's such an outcast. Yeah, I agree with you, B-Rex. It didn't need to be there. But I did finally catch the part where he mentioned being an outcast and stuff like that. I would have loved just maybe hearing a little bit more about why he feels like that. Maybe a little bit of additional context about why he feels that way. It didn't seem like there was a lot there. Vontae, the homie Vontae Mac, just sent through the he said it's a little something that he just no mix is just something he's working on, wants to get a little opinion, see what it sounds like. Let's help our brother out, man. This is Vontae Mac right here, On to Something. That's the name of the joint. I did. You left right when I played it, FF.
Look, I used to hit the 92, headed down the 40 block, 380 in my backpack, fucking on some pretty thoughts, friends, regardless of what niggas thought. Watch the years pass, nothing lasts, watch us break apart. Used to hoop, now we buzzer beaters, watch how niggas shoot. I'm in cahoots with snakes in the jungle, we was introduced to money, drugs, and bitches, and we living by some different rules. When it all got ugly, I was in your house collecting jewels. I remember them all doubting me. Now they at my shows and they know they can out to me respectfully. Quick to tell a bitch don't stand next to me. Cooking in the kitchen, they ain't giving out the recipe. Look, just know I'm dope with some ecstasy. How you get my number? Matter of fact, why you texting me? I'm about to blow the whistle.
Why you texting me?
Back in the day, I got some gang up from T Capri, some Vegas shit. Out here trying to get it, hang, faking rich. Arizona devil, but to the death of it. My foot been on the pedal. I don't care nothing about no challenges. I manage it in a way that they can't handle. Mama proud of this. No malice with niggas who got problems.
So normally I don't like songs where you continually rap kind of past your 16, but your cadence is one of the things I like the most about your raps because they come in as it's almost like a boxing match, and you jab and throw hooks a lot, and it really keeps and I'm big on pace. I think the pacing on this, and that's one of your better talents as well, as you know how to pace your tracks really, really well. You just naturally, I think it is something you either are good at or you're not, and I think you just naturally know kind of how to manipulate the speed of your raps to really make it interesting. I'm enjoying this so far. I'm gonna back it up a little bit.
Next to me, cooking in the kitchen, they ain't giving out the recipe. Look, just know I'm dope with some ecstasy. How you get my number? Matter of fact, why you texting me? I'm about to blow the whistle like a motherfucking referee. Back in the day, I got some gang up from T Capri, some Vegas shit. Out here trying to get it, hang, faking rich. Arizona devil, but a rebel to the death of it. My foot been on the pedal. I don't care nothing about no challenges. I manage it in a way that they can't handle. Mama proud of this. No malice with niggas who got problems from the past, bro. Knowing that shit changed, but I'ma still be that same asshole.
And he's telling stories. He's talking real. That was a cool bar. No malice with people I had problems with. I'm good. Like that's dope. He's talking about something. I like that.
Bro, how can you complain when I didn't gave this whole game? What I didn't made? Need I say I gave my damn soul? Whoa, All this fake shit be killing me. Arguing with fools is a waste of damn energy. Trust God lost and you done found a new enemy. Pistol to the face seem to spark a nigga memory. Used to hoop, now we buzzer beaters. Watch how niggas shoot. I'm in cahoots with snakes in the jungle. We was introduced.
Now I don't like this part. I think you were better off just leaving this, like, just let the track breathe right here, because you're kind of going over an empty space in the beat, and I think, you know, this is obviously the hook, but it's placed. It doesn't sound great right here.
Killing me. Arguing with fools is a waste of damn energy. Trust God lost and you done found a new enemy. Pistol to the face seem to spark a nigga memory. Used to hoop, now we buzzer beat.
See, if you just stopped after you said pistol in his face seems to spark his memory and let that breathe, I think that would have sounded a lot better.
Watch how niggas shoot. I'm in cahoots with snakes in the jungle. We was introduced to money, drugs, and bitches, and we living by some different rules. And when it all got ugly, I was in your house collecting jewels.
Yeah, I just would have stopped it after that bar. And see, I would have came back right when the beat, when the downbeat came in right there, that boom, I would have came back with the hook right here. Let's see.
Yeah.
Right there, boom. I would have came with the hook right there. So I would have left it blank and I would have came right back in right here with the hook.
What's really going on though? They not fucking with me.
Yeah, I like that. I like the track, man. I do.
Remember me from like high school and shit. Keep that memory. Cause you'll never see me again.
I like the personality. I like that too, man. That's something I think rappers don't do enough of.
Mac, you bitch, you.
Is really give you some of their personality. Yeah, Vontae, that's dope, man. I like that. I like the storytelling. B-Rex is always putting it very intelligently. The narrative style. Yeah, you talking from your vantage point, telling real stories, telling real situations. You know, even the thing at the end, if you know me from high school, you know what I mean? Like, and I love that little bit of your personality. I think definitely keep that in your music. The more that you can resonate with who you are to people, the more you can give that out. I like to do that a lot of my songs, yell stuff, say crazy stuff. Just show who you are more than just the music. I think a lot of artists, that's something that, talking about Drake, that's something that Drake does a lot. He gives you this goofy part of his personality because that's who he is, so I like that. Rating that joint out, man, I would probably, I'm going to go 90. I like it. I think my only, honestly, it's probably close to like a 95 in our reality. That's good. I think I can hear that there's just a little bit you can do. It actually didn't sound bad for not being mixed. I was kind of shocked that hadn't been mixed yet. But I didn't love you coming back in with the hook at the end over that bare part of the beat. I didn't care for that. But outside of that, that's a really great song. I'm gonna go 92. I'm gonna split the difference. Go 92, maybe 93. That's a good joint right there. We'll get more music on the way. GBZ sent a few through. We'll get those played real quick. I got some P. Louie and Vontae Mac on the way. The state of Indiana is actually suing TikTok. TikTok may not be around. I don't think it's going to go away, but I think there's going to be some real restrictions around TikTok, and we'll talk about that in a minute. The homie Beezy just hit the super chat, so we'll get his joint played. Suave. Yeah, the state of Indiana is suing TikTok over a string of lawsuits regarding child safety and data security concerns. So obviously, for those that don't know, it's pretty common knowledge, but TikTok is an application from China, and it's been shown that they use a different algorithm in America than they do in China. And China's algorithm is very much based on science, experimentation, and that kind of thing. And here it's all kind of goofy stuff and big booty chicks. Yeah, let's start, bro. Let's get it cracking, my G. Vontae, you need to work with FF. Yeah, never all that. Drop your handle, man. I want to hear something with you and Wanye too. Wanye, you need to do something with Vontae. I think both of y'all have a very lyrical gangster style that I think would mesh very well together. Y'all should do some work, man. So Ghetto Boy is the homie's name, and G Beezy, you've been through the stream before because you sent us some of G B's music back in the day as well. So you definitely ride for the gang hard. Let's get into this. This is Suave, G Beezy, Ghetto Boy.
Hey,
Man, that be going crazy.
Crazy on this one. Hey, black shit.
I'm Mexican as fuck, but I fuck with my Puerto Rican. Spanish mommy, hella fly, she got all the features. Baby body on Selena and I'm on Lisa. She get money on her own, she the owner visa. 2 dimes and a nickel, them is quarter pieces. She the baddest out of squad, she for sure a keeper. Better gigs when she gone off a quarter liter. Ain't no shame in the game, put some more tequila. Weekday she gon' do what she gotta do, and on the weekend she gon' shake it like maracas do.
Like maracas do.
2-step in a twist with all kind of moves. Don't worry about the bottles, we gon' pop a few. Got a lot of blues, and we do it often too. We ain't stop until we got the compass line through. Fuck around and show them how the Mexicanos do.
Hey, this if you played this at a party, especially with any kind of Hispanic folk in the building, it's gonna go down. This is dope. And you know the flow is easy, it's confident. And I like he said body on Selena, face on Mona Lisa. There's some bars in there.
You know how we pulling up. Cars fully loaded. Turn the fuck up. We going all night with this shit. Ain't no stopping us.
And shout out to my Pisces, they some big steppers. Have to get on my body cause they some big rappers. California to New York, down to big Texas. Don't throw your hood up, it's some big letters. Big money, big dough, chase some big cherry. Big tools, they attach with a big action.
I think it needed a feature though.
All these big letters, we just trying to get it in so we live better. So grab another bottle, go and put
I think you need a feature on this. The sound is different because this is such a unique beat, unique and iconic at the same time. You got this really unique mesh of like old school, new school. But I think you got to have another rapper on this to balance it out a little bit more. Because I like the first verse. I kind of want to hear something different on the second verse.
pour it up tonight. Make a toast to success, got a lot of life. This just another night, you know some life. Black bitches in the building trying to fuck tonight. We got something popping up.
And you're not talking about as much in the back half either. You know, talk about chicks putting nothing on smash. And, you know, it's you definitely needed a feature on this.
Brothers up in white. Got my hands on the hips, gotta hug them tight. Wanna fuck me with a friend on another height. Do we do this all the time? Yeah, you fucking right.
Hey, you know we fucking right. Ain't no curfew with us. We do this shit all night long. Shout out to my Latinos, Mexicanos, Dominicanos, Boricuas, Colombianos, baby. Hey.
Yeah, I agree. So I didn't need the second verse from GB. I thought the first one was solid. I thought the second one just is kind of, it was filler, honestly. And I think if you'd have brought another rapper on who had a different sound and could really kind of twist up the track, I think you got to rap a little faster on that track too. I think GB has a really easy kind of feel to his flow, and he knows what he's doing. It's kind of staccato. It's kind of boom 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 boom. You know, it's got that kind of hard edge to it. As far as how he delivers his bars, but I think on the back half of that, you need somebody else. I like the song, though. I would go 85 on it, 86. It's energetic. It's fun. I definitely think I can see it being placed in a lot of media. I can see a lot of people liking it. I think that song has massive appeal to it. You know what I mean? It looks like it has about 10,000 streams. It makes sense. It honestly, it should probably have more. I mean, there's a real appeal there just with the track and how you gave it kind of a gangster spin to it. Did I pull up the wrong song here? Played this one last week. Big shouts to Stacks. Okay, I have to go find the song. So we got one right now from my man AJK. I like AJK too. He's out of New York. Where is it? And then I got a couple in here I got to make sure I get. I got the homie EG Steezy with a beat on the way for us as well tonight. This is Apache. It's our homie AJK. Let's get him on the screen. Screen presence is important. I got P. Louie and another one from the homie FF. Yeah, I know. I got it. Don't worry, Beezy. Don't worry. I got you, bro. Don't worry. He stayed in the free line. I respect that. I got you, bro. Let's get into this next one. AJK. This has Trey 8 on it as well. Name of this joint is Apache.
I mean, I seen him serving that shit. I used to rob him, but I was in a good mood today, feel me? Yeah.
Hey, pipe up, Hood Rich.
Yeah, I woke up this morning and that shit a W. Keeping my freedom, yeah, that's what this money do. 6 years down, but you know I keep W. You moving funny, so why can I fuck with you, yeah? How me a pill and I head up the Venus. How my girl sweating the Queens like Sabrina. She with the cartel, she like Selena. I'm in the German, no not the Beamer, yeah. I do not care about these hoes. Shorty is all about $1. Straight out the trenches, now in Guatemala. Came out the water, my neck like a lobster. Smoking on Gottis, I move like a mobster. All of these losses turn me to a monster. Smell like teen spirit that's working the vine. I'm smoking on strong.
It took him a little to catch his tempo. I think he started off a little slow. I actually think he's a little too much mouth on this. I don't know if it was the way it was recorded, but it's just like it sounds like he's rapping on top of the mic.
Yeah. I do not care about these hoes. Shorty is all about $1. Straight out the trenches, now in Guatemala. Came out the water, my neck like a lobster. Smoking on Gottis, I move like a mobster. All of these losses turn me to a monster. Smell like teen spirit that's working the vine. I'm smoking on strong, I'm on the float. Turn them to cats, when down with your ghost. I keep it real, I do not hoax. Smoking on ops, fucking a dope. I got a plan, I gotta go. Can I move slow?
This one isn't that interesting. You know, first you come with the much mouth flow, and then it's that was the says, how about to go, how about to say, look in the snow. I got a pig, go outside. Like it's just this. I don't know. It's just kind of repetitious, and it's not super unique.
In the road, smoking on O's, I'm moving P's. I caught a tan, way out in Greece. Right on the sand, right on the beach. She gave me top, right on her knees. I got a plan, I got a.
Also, rappers, man, we gotta be a little more creative with our content, man. Dang. Not every girl is orally servicing you. That's not real, man. I don't know. I get a little tired of hearing the same bars, man. Like every dude is at 95 chicks. Come on, man.
I got a plan, I got a lead. Eyes on low.
And honestly, I think AJK is a good rapper. Like you can do better than just the same regurgitated stuff.
I got a plan, I gotta go. Can I move slow? Hitting the road, smoking on O's, I'm moving P's. I caught a tan, way out in Greece. Right on the sand, right on the beach. She gave me top. Yeah, fuck with me, bands like magic. Yeah, fuck with me, look, I got it. Yeah, fuck with me, bands like magic. Yeah, bitch, I slide out.
I get that that's I get that that's the style, right? I understand that that's what's hot, but God help me, man. Just try it. I don't feel like there's a lot of effort there. That's what frustrates me. I feel like the content is lazy. I feel like the delivery is lazy. I feel like the execution is lazy. And let's just try harder, man.
I just hit my dance. My jeans came from France. This shit ain't about chance.
You ain't trying to fuck around with none of this. Sweat 'em like a river, not the son of Chris. Finger on the trigger, pop.
Okay, this is better.
Sons of bitches off for nothing unless you cop a couple bricks. Steak with the lobster on the dish. You steal them bites locked up on the fence. Big sticks.
Okay, now he's rapping. Now we rapping.
Gotta stay alert. Bet you won't be happy till I lay in dirt. But I'm blazing perfect. I'm days alert. And that ain't graffiti when they spray your turf. It's crazy out here. Big shotgun go boom. Shit sound like M80s out here. That's paper out here. All you really gotta do.
The mix on this wasn't great either. Appreciate you, FF.
Niggas is mad. I'm whipping the jag. Out in New York, my bitches is bad. But she walking if she put her kids on my dash. I could never give a bitch any cash. So no, she trying to do is sit on her ass. Most of that with me.
I like that. I can never give a lady no cash. That's all she's trying to do is sit on her ass. I like that.
From my dad, I just rap, drug dealer my past. Girl, I think of it, I sit and I laugh. All them Benjamins I spent in the lab. Work for me, help me win, and I'm glad. And I look at them, and that shit is embarrassing. I used to have to sin. Fuck is this $8, nigga? I asked for 10. Don't get a mad dog. 2020 vision on them niggas from the black car. Oh. Yo, there that nigga go again, eh? You ain't gonna rob that nigga, fuck it. I can use the extra bread.
That's AJK with Trey 8. Trey 8's second half of his verse went crazy. But I need this is the problem with hip hop music as a medium. I'm not gonna soapbox. But in my opinion, hip hop suffers because we don't get past how we feel about drugs, alcohol, and women. I think those three topics of conversation, I wish that we could rely less on to make our songs. And I get it. Most of hip hop is party music, but I think that's what causes hip hop to not be able to consistently captivate people like Taylor Swift can. You know what I mean? Or some of these artists, that can be international because their content doesn't put them in a one space. And I think as artists, I think it's important. I think it's really important to try to be more expansive with what you do because it's all for making money, right? I mean, maybe you just love to do it, you just love to rap, whatever, that's fair. But if you actually want to do this as a business-wise, you got to start thinking a little bit more business-minded, and you got to make songs that will cross over. Like one of the best moments for me recently with hip-hop was when I heard Dua Lipa put the baby on that huge song that she had. I can't remember the name. Oh, levitating, whatever. That song was huge, and he brought the hip hop flair to it. And I want to see hip hop more Eminem did this in a large way, crossing over into the mainstream. Hip hop needs to continue to be mainstream, and we don't do that enough because all we talk about is 4 things. And little kids can't listen to songs about drugs and gun. I mean, they can, but you're probably not a good parent. All right, I lied. I soapboxed. I shouldn't have. Let's get into this next one. Sent to us from our boy G Beezy. This is Blessed Savage. This is Lately. Vontae, I'll get that up here in just a moment.
My hoodie, please.
Ain't nobody really here to come and save me. Ain't nobody really here to come and save me. Lord, save me. Lately, I feel like I've been driving myself crazy. Ain't nobody really here to come and save me. Ain't nobody really here to come and save me. Lord, save me. Feel like they trying to play me. Say they love me, but I'm feeling like they hate me.
This reminds me of something the Kid Leroy would do.
Got me sitting here driving me crazy, driving me crazy. With these thoughts inside my head, it got me going insane. They tell me how they love me, but I know that they just playing. Cause if you really love the nigga, let me do my own thing. I ain't trying to go out just to do the same thing. I'm trying to level up. Cause when you do this shit, you know this shit got some levels, yo. And if you ain't wanna listen, well, bitch, I'm telling you. And I ain't smelling you, and I ain't feeling you. You could lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You could give niggas all the game, but you can't make them think. They ain't really your brother if they ain't share your link. Feel like I'm stuck up in the ocean in my boat by the scene. I know I'm just going through it. Can't get over it, so I gotta go through it. Preach to all my young niggas, I'm a big influence. Cause I know how we are young and dumb and high. And real fucking stupid. Lately.
It's not bad. I just, again, I don't see a lot of originality to it. It sounds like a lot of artists that are out right now, but he sounds pretty good. I think what I like most about it is the engineering. The mix on it sounds really good. His voice sounds great. Lyrically, I guess on this type of track, you're not looking for a ton, but I feel like he's kind of got a message a little bit. You know, it sounds like he wants to change his life. He's trying to do better. He's looking for people that want to do that. I like where he's going with it. I just don't know I love the music. I just don't know I love the song.
Preach to all my young niggas, I'm a big influence. Cause I know how we are young and dumb and high. And real fucking stupid. Lately, I feel like
And again, if you listen to that part, like, I just sometimes I think these young dudes, I think people want to get the music out so quickly they don't take a lot of time in the songwriting process. I mean, this.
Dumb and high. And real fucking stupid. Lately, I feel like I've been driving myself crazy. Ain't nobody really here to come and save me. Ain't nobody really here to come and save me. Lord, save me. Feel like trying to play me. Say they love me, but I'm feeling like they hate me. Asking God why he took them and he ain't take me. Got me sitting here driving me crazy, driving me crazy. Only man I'm competing with is the man in the mirror. I know my vision getting wavy, but I hope it get clear. I know I ain't where I wanna be, but every day I get near. I see all the hate, but I know I can't listen or hear. They tell me what I'm supposed to do, like they know what to do. But I ain't trying to be like you, so I don't do what you do. I love going out, but I'm going out, I'm getting paid. Bring the pet with me to the club so I can catch and play. I gotta go harder than I ever did. Do shit I never did. It's crazy how bad I want it every day. I'm
gonna move on from this one. I don't think the song is bad. I just think it's basic. I do think it has some appeal to it though. I can see younger kids liking this because it's kind of whiny. Like I said, it's got that Kid Leroy kind of feeling to it to me, where it's that like whiny sadness, but like it has a decent tone to it, you know, and it's engineered really well. So I like it more from a technicality standpoint. I think the mix is good on it. I think his voice is fantastic. It sounds like it was recorded in a nice studio. So all in all, I think for me, I would probably go 80, 84. It didn't blow me out the water, but it wasn't bad. It's just basic. It wasn't a lot of it wasn't anything unique to it. Not a lot of real storytelling, not a lot of real content to it, not a lot of it didn't seem super personal either for such a sad song. It seemed kind of basic. It seemed like what he was talking about was just, I don't know. It just wasn't a lot of detail to his struggle on that one. Let's get to this next one, man. This is LRGJE. He sent this last week. The first song he had was not good. I'm hoping this is going to be better. This is Steppin'. Let's check it out.
Forever stepping, I'm 10 toes up in my section. Look at my reflection, I'm balling out like
This is better. This is better than the first one.
with no action, want a reaction, but it ain't gon' happen. Let's get it cracking. I yak the bitches in the packing, and with the act.
Okay.
How the fuck I started thrashing. Fucking let her ride the dick, baby girl, what's happening? Baby girl, what's happening? Tell you the truth, I ain't feeling what we done started. I hate when apes, my niggas killers, and they go retarded. You better double up pussy, cause I can't be guarded. When I shoot, bitch, I aim, I bet I hit my target. I'm on the road, getting money, finished with a
This sounds really good.
bitches stuck, I'm rolling with an army. Reckless, running to the end, like
So I love the mix on this. The way they treated the vocals are really, they have this stereo effect. It's like this kind of loud, like, I don't know, it's kind of in your face a little bit. I thought his voice sounds, tone-wise, sounds beautiful on this. This is a crispy sounding track, and he's got a little more urgency in his voice, a little bit more pace. I like this one.
keep some goons around me. I'm finna run it up and can't nobody fucking stop me. Forever stepping, I'm 10 toes up in my section. Look at my reflection.
That beat is cracking too.
These niggas capping, before the book with no action. Want a reaction, but I'm 10 toes up in my section. Look at my reflection, I'm balling out like Colin Sexton. These niggas capping.
I'm balling like Colin Sexton, bars.
But it ain't gon' happen. You gon' ride or you stand with that lame nigga. He talking reckless, but in person ain't that same nigga. I know some niggas really with it, they gon' bang with you. When you drop her, she get wet and make it rain, nigga. Forever stepping, I'm 10 toes up in my section. Look at my reflection, I'm balling out like Colin Sexton. These niggas capping, before the book with no action. Want a reaction, but it ain't gon' happen. Forever stepping, I'm 10 toes up in my section. Look at my reflection, I'm balling out like Colin Sexton. These niggas capping, before the book with no action. Want a reaction, but it ain't gon' happen.
This one was pretty good. Shouts to the homie LRGJE. It's interesting too because like the last track was not good. That one was much better. I'm gonna give that one a 90, man. I love the way they were able to layer the vocal like that. It's not private. What's happening? I love the way they were able to layer the vocal so it had that nice kind of full sound on it. And then he had the urgency. He had the pace of it. It felt like it was important. It felt big. I love the way the beat was banging. He really played and manipulated his voice over the beat really well. I thought that was a good track. I like that a lot. I'm going 90 on that one, man. Drop your scores for the homie. That was LRGJE. Let's get into this next one. We got a couple of Vontae Mac songs on the way. One he's featured on and one is his joint. And that'll wrap us up for the night, man. Big shouts to the gang rocking with us tonight. Let's get into this P. Louie joint. Big shouts to P. Louie. One of my mans in them. I rocks with Dude Heavy. This is Dedication. Let's check it out. Dedicated. Featuring Vontae Mac.
This decade I'm dedicated. I got all the gas and I've accelerated. Shit, I do not.
No, GBZ. We done for the night, man. No more. Send it next week, bro. Send it next week. Ooh.
Open the Jack Wazowski, little harder trust with the ones around me. You don't even know a single thing about me, but I've been doing big numbers, making it out of the suburbs. Put them in acting like all of the ammo, and you run on with leave out that grind.
Damn. All right, P. That's what I'm talking about. Damn. That's a good score. That's a good score, B-Ray. Hey, P. Louie came in. He came hard.
Shit, I do not fuck with spin eliminated. You ain't really about that grind, no, you will never. Ayy, hopping out the whip at the beginning, cloudy. One eye open, the Jack Wazowski, little harder trust with the.
Woo!
You don't even know a single thing about me, but I've been doing big numbers, making it out of the suburbs. Hold them and I got like all of the ammo, and you run away when it gun bursts. Fuck these did-togs, man, I always been hard. Won't give you the plug that let you discharge. Take a look at everything that I've accomplished. Always talking nonsense, gotta stop it. I got you.
Damn.
Going hard, you refuse to move like Rosa Parks. And you choose to lose what's going on. I know you ain't really going far, cause I'm flexed up. That's the way that I go. Speeding is for.
I need this kind of Paul Lewis all the time. Wow. Damn, bro. Ugh.
Been hard, we'll give you the plug that let you discharge. Take a look at everything that I've accomplished. Why you talking nonsense, gotta stop it. I got YouTube views, man, I'm going hard. You refuse to move like Rosa Parks. And you choose to lose what's going on. I know you ain't really going far, cause I'm flexed up, that's the way that I roll. People just moving cause they're in it slow. I got to live for a hop in the whip, I ain't stopping this shit cause I stay in control. And it be bumping that Sean Don. I'm in the lead, you be long gone. Haters are gonna get stomped on. Shit for me, I get you pom-poms. Smoke more than I should've. Drink more than I should've. I'm the one that's always ballin' out. You got a bad connection, you be timing out. Keep it 100 like Benjamin. Feel like milk, I'm sending it. When I get rush of adrenaline, I feel like Sonic on Genesis. This decade I'm dedicated. I got all the gas and I've accelerated. Shit, I do not fuck with been eliminated. You ain't really about that grind, no, you will never make it. This decade I'm dedicated. I got all the gas and I've accelerated. Shit, I do not fuck with been eliminated. You ain't really about that grind, no, you will never make it.
Yeah, work to the people, I'm dedicated. I be smoking OG, stay medicated. Murder the scene, decapitation. Looking for me, congratulations. When I met the devil face to face, and I'm killing them mortally fast.
Hey, that's cool.
People be feeling the rhythm I'm spitting again.
Oh, this is cool.
I was begging for money, just trying to get over and didn't.
He said, looking for me, congratulations, you now met the devil in person. That's, hey, this song is cold, man.
Do not fuck with been eliminated. You ain't really about that grind, no, you will never make it.
Yeah, work to the people, I'm dedicated. I be smoking OG, stay medicated. Murder the scene, decapitation. Looking for me, congratulations. When I met the devil face to face, and I'm killing them orderly fashion. I got the passion, the people be feeling the and I give them the chills. I was begging for money, just trying to get over and getting the kills. People who thought they was better than me didn't believe till they saw it was real. Made it without RTU, but I respect the underground. I got a vision, I made it apparent. I'm really your problem. These rappers ain't no competition. We're on the drama, just trying to get keeping my distance. No, they be faking, I'm minding my business. These women can tell that I'm different. Trying my way into a pretty panty. So she nodding off like a breaking off pretty lady. For the back, I be going off on the daily. You better be ready, I'm coming. And all that, talking combat, got the format, up in all caps. This award that's for the big leagues, niggas big mad, like a big man.
This decade I'm dedicated. I got all the gas and I've accelerated. Shit, I do not fuck with been eliminated. About that grind, no, you will never make it. This decade
That's a good song, man.
I got all the gas and I've accelerated. Shit, I do not fuck with been eliminated. You ain't really about
Good song.
you will never make it.
That's a good song. That's a good song. That's a good song. That's a good song. That's a good song start to finish. Two artists who both brought their A games. Their styles were super complimentary. The pace that, you know, I was worried that maybe Vontae was going to struggle to keep up with the pace on that. Now that he took the baton and sprinted to the finish, that's the first place finish. That's a good song, man. The energy, the quick bars, the rhyme schemes were trippable. What I want to know is how many takes did it take y'all both to record that? Because there's a lot of instances on both verses that you could have stumbled. That was thick with two C's. That was good, man. I'm going 95 with the mix. The mix isn't even done yet. You clean that up, that might be 100. I enjoyed that a lot. That gave me some life, man. Anytime I listen to a song, it gives me energy and gives me life. That's a winner. That made me feel something. Last song of the night right here is my man Vontae Mac, F Friends. I think I know what this may be about. Let's check it out. That song was crazy. Big shouts to P. Louie. Big shouts to the man Vontae. Y'all need to drop a tape together. Y'all are making some good music, man. Let's get into this real brief, like
Wanted to start a business.
Vontae Mizzle.
You need to sell those.
Name of this joint is F Friends. Not over the Friends beat.
Fuck friends, I got this glizzy with me. They let me down, I needed help, they acting too sedated. I got a chicken, we be fighting like we Bobby Whitney. Funny thing is she still getting money with me. skinny nigga, but I'm flexing like a heavyweight. Run up, get blown up, guaranteed that I'ma detonate. Fuck friends. My nigga, fuck friends. Fuck friends. Fuck friends. My nigga. Fuck friends. Now I won't even lie to you. I was doing bad, talking worse than usual. Stretching out my last, trying to make it do what it do. They made it out the block and I'm just trying to get through it too. Oh, same folks that I helped left me out to drown while they saving theyself. I was baffled by their actions, but it's cool with me now. In a minute they'll be out cause they be moving too fast. Look, now I was their friend, they wasn't mine. Type of deal, and they acting like the shit fine. Get killed cause they out here playing both sides. It's MOB, I gotta whack them when I cut ties. Fuck friends. My nigga. Fuck friends. My nigga. Fuck friends. My nigga. Fuck friends.
That right there was Vontae Mack dropping some of the illest verses of the night. That one was okay. I'll be honest with you, Vontae. I'd skip it. I wouldn't play it again. Probably wasn't bad though. I thought it was interesting what you did. You at least one thing I appreciate is you came with a topic. You came with a theme for a song. You stuck with it all the way through. I thought you told some story. You told a story or two on it, and I thought the rapping on it was fine. I don't love that beat. You know what I mean? And I don't love how many of us have them. Yeah. It didn't do a lot for me. It didn't move me a ton. But that joint you got with P. Louie is the one. Yeah, man. That's it for tonight, man. Big shout out to Vontae Mack. P. Louie came through and tore it down. Shout out to G Beezy sending us the West Coast vibes, man. Shout out to Never. Shout out to Wanye, all the gang that rolled up tonight, my man. Eons, FF, RJB, B-Rex, the family right there. I'll see y'all next week, man. Same bat time, same bat channel, more great music. Hey, I'm out, man. I'll see y'all folk next week. Gang just woke up from a whiskey nap. I like how some of the gang pulled up late. We out, though. I'll see you next week. Big shouts to my man, Don Montel, Ash, man. Send them through for next week. I'll get you played early. I'm out. Have a great night, fam. I'll see you next week. Peace.